Yahoo Finance has named its Company of the Year, and it is not one of the Magnificent Seven, believe it or not. It is, in fact, the creator of weight loss drugs, Ozempic and Wegovy, Novo Nordisk. That company's stock soaring 45% year to date as the drugs have dominated cultural conversations from boardrooms to dining tables. As popularity grew, waistlines slimmed, and investors frantically debated how these drugs could disrupt industries as consumers overhaul their lifestyles, particularly, of course, for food and restaurant brands. Brooke DiPalma has been speaking with some of the main players to assess that impact. Brooke.
Good afternoon. I mean, certainly this is something that in mid-October, it was all these doomsday predictions as so many investors really frantically flocked to sell off shares of food makers like Kraft Heinz, as well as Hershey's, causing shares to move lower. But since most of them have rebounded, consumer staples also took a hit as companies like Walmart warned that consumers that were on these drugs were changing the way that they shopped, going to more smaller pack sizes as well as more healthier alternatives. But what we now know is that volumes of dry foods are still up in the last 12 months. We also know that frozen prepared foods also remain higher year over year. And investors' reaction, that is, may have been overblown to these frantic predictions that were made. Analysts telling Yahoo Finance that even in a bull case scenario where 7% of the U.S. population were on these weight loss drugs by 2030, that would only result in a low single-digit decline in same-store sales. Now, after such doomsday predictions that hit consumer stocks in October, it even took Novo Nordisk's CEO by surprise. Take a listen.
So my view is that some of those reactions are perhaps a bit exaggerated, but there's no doubt that with the intervention we see now with the GLP-1 based medicines, you see significant shift in consumer behavior, and some of these categories will be impacted. I think it's gradual or quite some time. So my base view is that it's perhaps a bit of an overreaction.
And we saw some fast food stocks like McDonald's also take a hit in addition to Wendy's. But when I asked McDonald's CEO Chris Kempczinski over the phone if he's seeing any impact, he told Yahoo Finance, "We're seeing no impact today with GLP-1s, and that nobody has any idea what the impact is going to be in the future. It is something that the company is keeping a close eye on." But McDonald's same-store sales continue to grow year over year. In the latest quarter, we saw an 8.1% increase in sales. And so, Josh, this is something that many fast food executives have a close eye on right now.